Hey guys! Okay, so today we're going to do an eyeshadow tutorial and then I'm just going to finish the rest of my face. I've already got my foundation and concealer on, which it's not really concealer, it's a, well, head to my other video of clean beauty favorites to see what I have under my eyes. And I've got this Honest Beauty tinted lip balm in Summer Melon on. It is such a pretty color. It's really good for chapped lips or anything like that, keeping your lips plump while we're doing our makeup. All right, so the way I do my makeup is I do my foundation, then my eyes, then my cheeks, eyebrows, and then go back to my eyes, and you'll see why at the end of the video. The way I do my eyeshadow is like a darker color in the crease, and then a light color, light shimmery or matte, whatever I want to do that day, in the on the lid, and then a dark, either the crease color or a darker color in the outer corners of the eye, and then also underneath. So we're going to start out with, oh, and everything will be linked in my blog post. So no, I'm not doing links in the video because this goes with my blog post. All the tools, all the products, additional products. So head over there. The link is in my bio, is in the description bar, and yeah, you can get all the links and lots of other goodies. So the eyeshadow palettes that, or I'm just using this one palette that I'll be using is a Beautycounter. I'm gonna go in with, I think this is the Necessary Neutrals. There's not even a label on it. I'm gonna do this color, and I tap it, and then always tap it off to get the excess, like fallout and stuff. So I just go right in, and I like to layer until I get the color that I want. And I do like looking, I normally have my mirror up where the camera is, but for filming purposes, I moved it. But I actually like having the mirror down so I can look down and get a crease color going, if that even makes sense. This is the third time I had tried to film this video. First time, it was way too long. Second time, had the whole thing edited, and then had some technical difficulties. So, here we are again, and hopefully, third time is the charm. Always remember to blend until you don't want or feel like blending anymore. What I'm doing now is taking the crease brush that I was using and then just wiping it off in this. If you don't have one of these, it's linked on my post too. It's so good for cleaning eyeshadow brushes between colors. Or like right now, I want a clean brush so I can blend out really good. So I just clean it off and go back to blending. Just kind of wiggle it all around. And I am no makeup artist. I've just watched my fair share of beauty videos, makeup tutorials, and the like over the last probably 7 years. I love makeup. So yeah, that's where I get my skills from. All right, this is RMS Beauty eye polish, and I take the end of an old Urban Decay brush from my pre-clean beauty days, and I just put, I don't do a lot, it's just a little bit, and this will go for both eyes. I just kind of tap it, and then sometimes I'll even wipe. I have a cloth down here that I always wipe any excess off that I don't want on there so I can blend out nicely and evenly. And we'll go in with, I don't really have a go-to look because I change my eyeshadow basically every day. So I'm gonna go in with, I'm doing this line right here. You can use, I mean, whatever. I normally pick and choose whatever I want. But today we're just gonna do this. Do the pink. Tap it off. I just kind of go in until I get a desired amount on there. And then instead of like swiping back and forth, I pat. And I'll go back in, like I said, I like layering. So you can get the exact amount that you want. That eye polish makes colors like this, well, any color really. I have a couple of different shades that I use depending on how dark or light my lid color is. But it really makes the colors pop. Okay. I hope y'all are enjoying this. I had a couple of requests for it, and I'm not just saying that, I really did. So, and I use this no matter what colors I'm using. I use the same principle of dark matte in the crease, light shimmery or matte on the lid, whatever you're going for that day, and then a darker color in the outer corner. And I normally use the same color in my outer corner on my lower lid, my lower lash. Okay, what am I doing now? We're gonna take a little brush like this and go in with the darkest color. This one's really pigmented, so I like to tap it off a good bit. And then just kind of work it into the outer corner, and then kind of dab it in that brush color changer, color removal cleaner sponge, whatever. And then drag any excess up into the crease just to kind of blend it all, blend it out. Okay. Sometimes I'll take this and look straight on. See, this one is not quite as dark. I'm not sure what it's showing like on camera, but in person it's not quite as dark. So I'll darken the other one. Okay. And then take this brush. This is also in the same kit as all those other purple ones. And I don't like a matte on my brow bone. So I'm going in with this Beautycounter palette. Just get a little tiny bit, and I use a shimmery shade like this. As you can tell, I've hit pan on it. And I'm gonna be sad when it's gone because you can't get these individually. So I'm gonna have to find something else. If you go to my Clean Beauty favorites, I talk about all the products I use and go into more detail about them. This is strictly a tutorial for anybody who doesn't really want to watch the other. And I'll turn it sideways, or what is that, vertical, and blend the crease color so there's no harsh lines. There's still a little more on this side, so I'll wipe it off. Okay. Then I'll go in with an eyeliner. This is an e.l.f. just eyeliner brush. It looks like that. And take this dark color down here. And right about now is when I turn on my heated eyelash curler. I talk a little bit about this in the other video as well. I think. I'm pretty sure I did. So I just go and tap onto my lower lash line. Make sure you tap all the excess off again, because you really don't want this dark color to fall out as little as possible. Alright, now I'm going to take just a e.l.f. crease brush. Oh, it's just like little and pointy. And smudge that so it's not so harsh. Some people will like smoke it way down. I don't do that. Okay, now eyeliner. I use Antonym. I've tried a couple of green beauty, whatever you want to call it. Pencil liners. This is the best one. I talk about this in the other video too. So lightly pull out my lid so it's tight. I know it's probably not good, but this is how I've done it for 15 years or more. I don't even know how long it's been. Now, I'm gonna go in with the black from this palette and just angled, this one's a little bit thicker, eyeliner brush. Take all that off and set the bottom. Then go in with a thinner one and set the top. I like the thinner one because I don't like a super thick line on the top. Now, after that is my favorite part, the lashes. Okay, so I recently found this. Like I said, you can go to Clean Beauty Favorites video and see more details about it. But what I do for the first layer, I just go in, count to 3. I mean, that's just something, a number I picked. That's not a rule. Just kind of do like that. Then go in with my favorite mascara ever. This stuff is so good. Favorite, I mean, I think I said this in that other video too, and sorry I keep referencing that, but that's where I talk about everything in detail. Go with the primer. This is better than any conventional mascara that I have ever tried, and when I was using conventional stuff, I literally used a new mascara every time I bought a new tube, trying to find the perfect one. High and low end. And even if you don't use any clean stuff, clean products, you can totally duplicate this tutorial. Just use whatever you have. Let that dry. And while you're letting that dry, I do my bronzer. This stuff is, as I take a chunk out of it, this stuff is so good. I love the color of it. It's just perfect. So since it's so pigmented though, I take my brush and I go tap, tap. That's literally all I use. I don't contour. I just use this. And never like brush it down. Make sure you're always like brushing it up, because you don't want your face to give the illusion that you're sad. All right, now that we've got the bronzer in, before I go in with blush, I go in with my first layer of mascara. So that's the end of mascara. Even though this looks like it's absolutely not gonna last a long time, it does last, I mean, the same normal amount as other tubes of mascara. Make sure that they look like you like them, because the foundation is the most important. All right, now that that's done, go in with blush. I use Guava. This is pretty much my go-to, and this is just an e.l.f. Blush, angled blush brush. This stuff is really pigmented, so I don't use a lot of it. That's literally it. I may go back in one time, but I always concentrate the most color back here and then blend forward to your cheek, apples of your cheeks. Next is highlighter. So I have this Lily Lolo Coralista Cheek Duo, and I'm going to use the highlighter. So go in, get a good amount on the brush. Get your mirror. I like to turn my head so the light hits it, so that way I see exactly how much. Is going on, and if I need to touch up my blush afterwards if it got too far down into it. Okay, and then I do just a couple of dabs right here. I don't highlight my nose because I tend to get oily, and that just makes me look like I need to go fix my makeup. So, got a little too much over here, so I'm just gonna tap. I didn't clean this brush off, so this is just what I didn't use from the other one. Fix this one a little bit. And then sometimes if I need to, I'll take I think this is a Real Techniques blush brush, and just kind of blend the bronzer and highlight together. And then eyebrows. I ain't talking through this because I'm a fast forward through it. Okay, now that my lashes are dry, everything else is finished, I go back in. This is like the last thing that I do. So I go back in with my lash curler. You want to make sure your lashes are dry. That's why I do this. That's why I separate my lash steps. Then go back in with your mascara, and I go on the top and kind of roll it. Do the other one, and then go back over here, wiggle it back and forth, and don't worry about that. We'll get that off when it's dry. That way we don't mess up anything. If you can't tell by looking at my lashes right now, I like, basically the bigger, the bolder, the better when it comes to my eyelashes. Now, see that clump right there? I'm gonna take this little tool, I've had this for like 10 years, and separate them. When I first saw this, a friend of mine had it. I had no idea they existed, and it has changed, not my life, but it's made things easier because I don't have clumps anymore. Alrighty, probably need to do a little bit on this side. Now I kind of squint so I don't get stuff underneath my eyes. It kind of pushes those bottom lashes out a little bit. Okay, and take one one little look. Get this all. And I think we're done. So that is it for today. Oh, lips, forgot. This stuff is so good. I literally almost have every color. And I got them on sale. Yes, whenever, during Black Friday. They were having like a big 20-25% off. And I got like 8 colors that day. I saved up for it because they're a little pricey, but they are literally the best things you will ever put on your lips. Ever. I swear by them. The night serum is just as amazing. I have not had chapped lips at all this winter because of these lip glosses. And it's literally, I have like several other things over here, but I don't wear them because I always go back to this. So I'm just gonna do kind of the same color as that lip balm that I had on. I just like a gloss, like glossier than that balm was. And I mean, if you can't get multiple colors of this, just get the one that works best for you, that you know you would wear every day. Since I change my eyeshadow every day, I tend to wear a different lip gloss every day as well. If I were to pick, I think nudie would be the best color, if you can see it, for like a universal color. This one would be good too. It could look really light on some people though. Ooh, if that happens, old trick but a goodie, always works. See, no more. But yes, this is go. I'm trying to think of what else might be good. If you're darker complected, Gospel might be a good choice. I'll probably do a video on all of these because they are like a swatch video because they're just so good. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you want to, I don't know how many I'll be doing like videos, but if you want to, you can subscribe and turn on the post notifications, the little bell, and that way you'll be notified whenever I upload a video. If not, you can follow me on Instagram, brittanyr.little. I'll have that listed down below too. And my blog is listed down there. Yeah, I think all the information you will need will be in the description. So, hope y'all have a great day and see you next time.